Hello, how are you? I hope you're having an absolutely amazing, phenomenal day. I hope your day is as amazing as you are. I really, truly do. TMI, I started my period today. I am a moody bitch. I am in pain. I am tired. I have a headache. I just want to cry about like literally everything, but you know what fixes that? Weed. More importantly, Delta 8, and I have 4 bottles from Cann River to try today, and even though I know how every single one of these flavors, because they carry these flavors in all of their tinctures, so if you already know you like one, you already know which one to get, I'm still gonna try them all because I feel like I really truly need the Delta 8 relief that this is going to give me today, but I learned something. I learned something new and I've been testing it out, and I wanna tell you all that maybe you shouldn't be swallowing your tincture. Weird, right? Okay, so hear me out on this while I get these open. You know what? Actually, there are 4 different ways that you could take this. I'm gonna show you all 4 ways. The typical way to take a tincture, and the way that I have been telling you all to take it for literally years now, is sublingually. That's when you put the oil underneath your tongue, you let it absorb in, it absorbs directly into your bloodstream. There are so many benefits to doing it that way. Still, honestly, in my opinion, the most effective way. But it's not the most enjoyable way. Honestly, I really despise holding the oil under my tongue. I hold back my reflexes on camera, but off camera, I'm gagging and like counting the time. So this is sublingually. I'll do it for you. Right underneath, and that soft stuff. You let about a minute pass, 30 to 60 seconds is ideal, and then you swallow it, and that's it. That would be method number 1. What are the benefits to method number 1? Well, I'm glad you asked, because putting it underneath your tongue is the fastest way to get the results that you are looking for. It is going to absorb directly into your bloodstream faster. You're going to feel the effects a lot faster. It's not monumentally faster, but because it does kick in a little bit faster and it does wear off a little bit faster that way, you can time it for things that you have like a shortened time frame, or maybe going out to dinner. Oh my God, I love to use it for that. So we go out to dinner with my friends once a month, and of course it's dinner and drinks, but I need to be able to drive there and I need to be able to drive home. So I almost always have a vape on me, but literally they all give away so much cloud that in a restaurant, it's not discreet enough. So I've been using tincture. Take a little tincture before I leave the house. By the time I get there, I am ready. I want to eat everything. I want to drink everything, and then it's worn off by the time I'm ready to leave. Okay, so there are 2 cons with taking it this way, is that obviously it does wear off a little bit faster, but it does still last longer than a vape. And then number 2, the oil. I don't like having the oil in my mouth, but at least it is MCT oil. At least it's flavor free. At least it's like easy to wash down. I had to go get something for method number 2 that I really do not want to do this method, but I'm going to show you anyways. Have you ever filled little capsules on your own? If you do not like the flavor of a tincture, which is my case with sweet mint, I actually do like this one because it's like vanilla mint, but any minty type thing, I hate it. I don't want to taste it. I just found these capsules and they normally come totally clear, but because they are so old, they have yellowed. Don't judge me. I believe these are the 00s. They're just gigantic. You can get these at like a GNC. You can get them at probably specifically health stores unless you buy them online. I'll link some down below for you, but they're just like empty pill capsules. You take them apart, you can fill them with all sorts of things. We today are going to fill it with the tinctures. So I don't want to go too overboard with this. Okay, let's see if we can fit a half in here. There. And then you just stick the little cap on. That's literally it. Now we have ourselves a little Delta 8 pill. This is going to solve all of our problems, all of our concerns, all of my problems and concerns for today, because Delta 8 is known to be very good for pain, for sleep, for mood elevating, and you know what? All 3 of those things, hold on. Oh my God, with the air in it, I wanted to float. Oh, that was hard to swallow. No mint taste at all though, so that's good to report, but yeah, maybe pick a smaller one. You don't need something that big. The other thing that I've been testing out Delta 8 for, and I'm a little bit on the fence about it, and I'm curious if anybody else has ever tested it for this, is sensory overstimulation prevention. I'm like very easily overstimulated, and I'm also very easily understimulated. So it's hard to find like a perfect balance of my energy and my mood and my brain and my body. And honestly, in today's time when we just have like constant access to information and entertainment, I think that that's probably most of us kind of feel a little bit overstimulated at times, so this is supposed to help. I'm on the fence about it. I think that it does help because it calms my mind down, which requires no additional mental stimulation. But I got a lot more more testing to do on that. So I'm not talking on that specifically, but as far as like period pain or just general mood elevation, general body pain, anxiety, depression, like Delta 8 has been hella helpful for literally all of those things for me. Okay, so then what are the pros of taking it by a capsule? Obviously I didn't taste it. That was great. It does take a lot longer to set in, and it does last a lot longer. It feels very even, but it's not as effective as taking it underneath your tongue, so it's not going to feel as potent for you. If you want something that's a little less and something that's a bit more discreet, the capsule might be right. Okay, let's try out method number 3 with mango peach. If you are like me and you want to make sure that the shit you put in your body is actually really good, then Cann is a good brand. They are non-GMO, lab tested, cruelty-free, alcohol-free, made in the USA, USA grown hemp. It's good plant-based fun and medicine. So the third method that we are going to try today is just like the literally swallow it method. So you would take your dose. We're not letting it sit in our mouth. We're not letting it absorb. We're just like drinking the tincture. Doesn't that sounds disgusting, right? You're just gonna take it, put it right on your tongue, and swallow. I did it like a shot. I don't know why I did it like that. You could probably do it better like this. Not get it on your chin, but like just drop it right into your mouth, you know? It tastes so good. It tastes so good. The benefits of doing that, there aren't a whole hell of a lot. So maybe don't. It is probably the most wrong way, I'll be honest with you. It's the least effective. It's still gonna take a long time for it to kick in. It's gonna feel like it wore off faster because of how less effective it is. It really, truly is. And you just put oil on your tongue. Like, who wants to just like drink oil? It really, truly is the least desired method, but can you do it and can you get high from doing it? Yes. And that brings us to the very last method. Method number 4 is to spit it out, which after we discussed all of the last methods, does it really even make a whole hell of a lot of sense? It kind of does and it kind of doesn't. I've tested it out. Here's what I have to tell you. Oh my God, I almost just shot that across the room. The idea behind this is that you get a little bit more of a vape experience while also better guaranteeing to yourself that you don't accidentally overconsume. Nobody has a good time when they overconsume. So with this method, it is gonna be a little bit safer, especially if you're new. You're gonna do the same thing as the very first one. You're gonna put it under your tongue and hold it for 30 to 60 seconds. And then you're gonna spit it out. Right off the bat, I should probably tell you that it's not my favorite method. I don't like holding oil in my mouth, and then I have to spit it out, which kind of feels like I'm just taking dollars and throwing it out the window. Like, we really don't want to just consume that, but you would do it for a specific desired effect. It's going to hit you a lot faster. This is like a lot more controlled. So you can see, how did that dose do when it was just under my tongue? Now, how would that dose do if it was under my tongue and swallowed? But maybe you don't want to swallow it. Maybe you are just looking for something that's going to hit you a little bit faster than an edible and also last about as long as a vape. And you don't want to risk swallowing it and then having effects for 4 to 6 hours afterwards. So if you're looking for something that's very short-lived, the spit it out method. If you want it to be the most effective and the most potent, then try method number 1, where you put it under your tongue and then you swallow what's left. That's the best method still. I'm still standing by that. Has anybody else tried spit it out? What do you think about it? I also just don't want to have to find somewhere to spit it out, but if you were doing it in your bathroom, then I guess you would just spit it down your sink. It's already like a fractionated or a liquid oil, so it's not like it's gonna harden in your tubes. I still probably wouldn't want to do that though. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I really am. So that was awesome. I'm gonna feel amazing in a little bit. I think this is really gonna turn my day around. This is gonna turn this whole week around. Delta 8 is known to be about 60% as psychoactive as Delta 9. If you're looking for something like this, but you need it to be more potent than Delta 8, then that would be HHC. Cann has the exact same line, is also offered in HHC. Both intoxicating, but the HHC is definitely more in line with traditional cannabis, whereas Delta 8 is like, everybody calls it diet weed. I kind of don't mind that nickname for it. It's like all the good stuff that weed has to offer without the couch lock and brain fog. All right, so that's it. That's everything that I have for you all today. Thank you all so damn much for hanging out. Please consider hitting subscribe before you leave. I truly do appreciate it. Cannabis is so hard to show on the internet, and I appreciate you being here for it. Huge shout out to all of my patrons for making videos like this possible, and to Cann for sending all of this my way. I am here for every single one of Cann newest launches. Yes, I stan the company because they're fucking amazing. So if you see anything else that Cann has on their website, I probably have a video for it. That's it. I love you all. See you next time. Bye.